Today let's discuss on how to create and process orders in your system. Please note that create orders functionality is available for only those users who have activated a retail pack from us. Now to proceed with it, you need to first click on orders. Now click on the create orders tab. Now if you want to bill an order swiftly, you can select the express billing option, or else if you want to capture in-depth order details, you can select the advanced billing option. So let's select the advanced billing option. Now you can create a sales invoice or a sales quotation. Now let's select sales invoice. Now select the billing outlet in case if you have multiple outlets in your system. Now if you want to mark the order as home delivery, you can select mark as home delivery option. Now enter the customer's name and details. Select the customer. Edit the customer's details such as his contact details, email ID, even his customer credit you can edit as well. Click on continue. Since you have marked this order as home delivery, you need to confirm the address of that customer. You can see the customer's detail on this side. You can remove the customer and add a new one if you like. You can edit the customer's detail as well as its address. Now since I marked this order as home delivery, enter the date of delivery, enter the delivery timing, if you want to enter a GSTIN number, you can select the mark as e-commerce invoice option and enter the e-commerce number. Enter the invoice number of that order. Enter the invoice date. You can add some additional details if you like. Now enter the products. You can edit their quantity. You can see upon entering the product name, their pricing details get pre-filled, and you can see the total amount for that order. Now if you want to add note for each and every product in that order, you can click on add product notes and add some description for each of that product. Now in case if the customer has requested either you or the staff member to do some certain tasks for that order, you can click on add work order. Enter the work completion and the task description. And click on create work order. If you want to add an IMEI or serial number for those products, you can click on this button and then you can add a serial number for each of those products. Now if you want to add the payment details, click on add payment. Select the payment mode. The amount will be pre-filled. But let's assume two scenarios. If the customer has paid you more money than the amount, let's say he has paid you around 400 rupees, but the order amount is only 305. Now let's see what happens. Click on add payment. It will ask you that you have to return some extra money back to that customer. Now edit it if you like. Now let's assume another scenario. Let's assume the customer has paid you less money than the order amount, such as 200 rupees. Click on save payment. Now a pending amount will be generated. This means that the customer has to pay you the remaining amount for that order. Under such condition, an add payment button gets generated. Select the payment mode. The remaining amount will get pre-filled. Click on add payment. The pending amount should stand at 0. Apart from this, you can add some note for your orders. Finally, upon entering the details, you can click on create invoice. Now let's discuss on how to process the order. Now let's assume the customer has decided to cancel that order due to some reason. Now in your system, you can click on cancel order. You can add some delivery charges upon cancellation, and you can click on cancel order. Please note that you can cancel only those orders which are not completed. Now let's assume you're deleting an uncompleted order. Now let's assume if you do not want to add these products back into your inventory, you can click on don't adjust inventory. But then if you want your inventory count to get updated, you can click on adjust inventory. All those products that were in your orders will go back into your inventory count. Now, apart from that, you can send an e-invoice to your customers. You can send an SMS or email invoice to them. Now, if you want to view the order receipt, invoice or quotation receipt, or else if you want to print them, you can click on the print button. You can even edit the order details or the payment details. If you see on the right hand side, you can see the invoice number, the date of creation, the order status as per the process, the sales channel. You can even edit the delivery details, the date and time as well. You can even see the customer details. You can even see the order notes and the outlet details. Now if you want to contact the customer, you can click on contact customer tab. You can directly call them, WhatsApp them or email them. If you want to add a serial number for your products, you can click on this button and add serial numbers for each of the products. Now if you want to assign the order for delivery, you can click on this button. You can assign the order to either delivery boy, postal service or any third-party courier service. Now if you want to mark the order as delivered or picked up, you can click on this option. Now let's assume that the customer wants to pick up the order from your store. You can click on mark as pickup option. The pickup details of that customer will be shown and click on continue. The customer will then come to your store to pick up the goods. Now let's assume another scenario where you're confirming the order has home delivery. You can click upon this option. The delivery boy or the courier service will be intimated that the order should be delivered to the customer at their doorstep. Now let's assume that the customer has received the goods but has found out that some of the goods have been defective. A button will be shown just in case, which is known as return from customer. Click on that button. Now in case if the goods are found to be defective, the customer may have returned it back to you. Now enter the details for whichever the products you have received back from the customer. You can see the refund amount is shown. Now click on return from customer. You can see the refund information details on what was the order amount and how much is the refund amount. You can add some cancellation charges if you like. Finally, you need to click on confirm refund. Select the payment mode. The refund amount will be pre-filled. Now you need to click on complete refund. You have successfully refunded the amount back to the customer. So this is how you create and process an order in your system. Thanks for watching. We hope that this video was helpful to you. If you have any questions, you can comment below or contact our customer support team. For more videos, subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon for further updates.